Well, well, well. It was inevitable, wasn't it? Everybody wants to know what BluMaan thinks about the coveted Kocaine Klay. By everyone, I mean, well, at least all the Indians who watch this channel. I mean, where do we even start with a product like this? I have so many questions, like the name, Kocaine Klay. Who came up with that? But hey, this comes from India. India likes to have some fun. Kocaine Klay, why not? That's what they said, why not? Okay, so yes, I'm gonna be reviewing Kocaine Klay today. I've seen some interesting things online. I've learned about this product from the BluMaan community group on Facebook. It's gained some popularity in India, and let's just say we've had a couple posts floating around in the community. That's where I learned about this. We're gonna get into all of this, but it's a rough one. This is a rough one. So how much are we paying for this? Well, in India, this retails for 450 rupees, which is equivalent to about $6.30. So we're clearly dealing with a very budget product, and I don't have a problem with budget products that work well. I've made a couple reviews in the past of products that aren't that expensive that I enjoy. So taking a look at the packaging, Kocaine Klay, it looks like somebody's kid made it with clip art. Is clip art still a thing? Well, I mean, it clearly is. It says it's 100% natural, high hold, matte finish, volumizing hair clay with argan oil. Some of those things are sounding pretty good. Having a product be 100% natural, you don't see that very often. Interesting. Taking a look at the ingredients, very simple. It seems to be true. You got argan oil at the beginning, you got kaolin clay, bentonite clay. It's a very simple ingredient list. Now, when you first take off the lid and you look at the product inside, like I said at the beginning, it looks like a traditional heavy clay. For me to best categorize this is a traditional heavy clay in the very, very early stages of product testing. It feels like a very unrefined version of what a heavy clay should feel and act like. And well, let's just go ahead and look at why. The first time I opened up this product and tried scooping out the product, I was in for a pretty big surprise. I mean, look at this. I have to hit it pretty hard to get some dents in there. And if I use something more normal like my finger, I mean, look. That hurts. Scooping it out is the same. It's a very hard product to scoop out. It is like fully condensed in there. Once I finally do manage to scoop it out, I mean, it's pretty much like clay. Like I can roll it up into a bowl like this. It's not getting smudged or anything. It's a very firm product. And that also makes emulsifying a little bit difficult. It's definitely not as difficult as it is to scoop out of the jar, but breaking it down, you just gotta work at it a little bit. Break it down with one finger into your palm. Once you do that, rub it around, and then you should be good to go. And to be honest, that's the same tactic I use for Cavalier clay. I'm not saying there's not a place in the market for products that are thick and heavy. I mean, we've got one in our product line, Cavalier Klay, right? I'm not saying anything like that. It's just, you know, there should be a limit as to how thick that product is. Cavalier Klay, for me, is reaching that limit. It's still possible to scoop out, you know, with some added pressure. This, you gotta use some serious pressure to scoop it out, and then quite a bit of pressure to break it down as well. But you might be thinking, if it's so thick and hard to break down, it must have a seriously good hold. Not exactly. I will say it has a good hold when compared to some other product categories. I will also say that for how thick of a product it is, I thought it was gonna have way more hold than it actually does. And I will also say that when I compare this to most of the other traditional heavy clays I've tried out there, this has less hold than those other ones, such as Cavalier Klay, such as Claymation by Hans de Foucault, such as Baxter of California clay pomade. These all fall under a similar category. Those are all easier to scoop out, and they also have more hold than this, in my opinion, but my opinion is always correct. I will say the one thing that this product does have is it goes into your hair really easily for some reason. It's such a heavy, thick product. Breaking it down, trying to, you know, break it down in your hands, that's a bit of a challenge. Once you actually do that, it's pretty easy sailing. Going through your hair, it glides through. No tug and pull for me. But how about that finish? First, as I mentioned, the hold wasn't as much as I would have expected, especially for a traditional. So I ended up needing to use a little bit more to get kind of the hold that I'm expecting with a clay like this. But the bigger issue for me is actually the shine that it leaves once it's finished. I mean, check it out. Like, I understand that there's often a shine level associated with traditional heavy clays. Once again, Cavalier, it leaves a bit of a natural finish in your hair. It's not super matte like some other products out there, but this one, Kocaine Klay, it takes that shine level to the next step. So when I get to my finished hairstyle, the one that you're seeing here, across camera, it looks like a solid hairstyle, and even, you know, in person, it's definitely a hairstyle that I would happily leave the house with. But when it comes to how it feels like and looks in person, it looks a little bit grungy, a little bit dirty, kind of like I've got up, haven't showered for a couple days, and then try to style my hair. That's definitely what it feels like when I kind of touch it, and that's what it slightly looks like, if that makes sense. Texture, when it comes to texture, texture is pretty solid. Good amount of texture out of Kocaine Klay, but I would have that be pretty standard when it comes to traditional heavy clays. Overall, I will say my three biggest gripes with this product is the packaging. First of all, made straight out of paint, Microsoft, what's it called, clip art. The effort that is required to scoop the product out and break it down is not acceptable, in my opinion, for, you know, a hair product criteria. And the amount of shine that I'm left with the finished hairstyle is too much. Now, of course, I don't have a full understanding of what the product selection is like in India. If you're from India and you enjoy this product, by all means, that's fantastic. Maybe you need something like this for whatever reason. It's the highest holding product you have access to. I'm simply judging this product based off of the experience that I've had with a bunch of previous products I've used, and it really falls short in pretty much every way. Of course, if it works for you, it works for you. Nothing I say matters. But if you haven't picked it up, I wouldn't. That's all I'm saying. With that said, people wanted BluMaan's thoughts on Kocaine Klay. I've given it to you. I'm not a big fan. That's what I've got for you. Sign up to the email list down below for a chance to win free BluMaan products given away on the monthly. And we've got Black Friday deals on BluMaan products still going through till Wednesday. If you haven't picked up anything yet, there's some seriously good deals on BluMaan.com right now. I suggest you check it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see everybody next time.